how Iron Mike Tyson beat a gangster twice.
Tyson, and you know it. You hit me, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you.
That's when he throws his good punches. Some of the people he fought. It'll throw quick as shit. And Mike Tyson, traditionally, no robe, no socks. He says it makes him feel like a warrior, makes him feel like a gladiator.
This story took place in the mid-1980s, a time when 19-year-old Mike was tearing through anyone who crossed his path. Despite the damage this young prodigy inflicted on his opponents, boxers still took pleasure in arranging fights with him because matches with the hyped phenomenon paid well. One such contender was Mitch Green, who skillfully balanced a criminal activity with a boxing career. Standing nearly 2 meters tall, Green had an impressive and obedient list in the heavyweight category. Among his achievements were a victory in the prestigious Golden Gloves tournament and matches against formidable opponents like Travis Bick, having secured 16 wins, 10 of them by knockout. Green had established himself as a force to be reckoned with. Meanwhile, Tyson had already gained global recognition for his dominating performances in the ring. His reputation preceded him, and opponents feared his formidable strength and relentless aggression. On May 3, 1985, Tyson met his compatriot James Tillis in a fight that ended without a knockout, signaling a shift in the perception of Tyson's invincibility. It was around this time when Mitch Green began his insults at Tyson, eager to get a fight with the rising star. Green publicly mocked Tyson, calling him a paper champion and a fake, among many other unprintable words. The brash Green even taunted Tyson, saying, "If you hit me, I'll finish you off." These disrespectful words fueled Tyson's determination to teach a lesson in the ring, and the cunning plan of the New York Thug finally worked. That fateful night in 1986, the long-awaited bout between the two bad guys took place. The atmosphere was electric as the fighters entered the ring. Tyson exuded confidence. His eyes were fixed on his audacious opponent. The audience eagerly awaited the clash of titans. The gong sounded and the fight began.
Larry Holmes and Michael Spinks. Round one, Mike is to box. Pretty much do the same thing a boxer should do to a punch. Joe Frazier. Always aggressive, right in front of his man. Now we see some head movement. Green is off balance when he throws his punches. Well, the mistake that Mitch Green makes is the fact that he doesn't coordinate his fist. He's slapping his punches. And you have to make a guy like Mike Tyson respect you. Have to get those punches in and get him in sharp. That's the uppercut that was working for Quick Tillis by Tyson. Well, let it go, say. And shots to the body. Slows down your maneuverability. Tendency to really frustrate a fighter.
As expected, the young phenom left no chance for the Thug, giving him a total beating throughout the fight. After the match, Tyson confessed that he didn't want to knock Green out because he immensely enjoyed the process.
Warning from Luis Rivera, the referee, about holding. Green's in trouble. Those shots to the body is doing it, taking his toll. Really working. A lot of body, a lot of leverage. The body shots. Watch for the left hook. There it is again, Barry. Powerful and more effective. The uppercut's working beautiful. Tyson had against Tillis. And what a shot. Hands high. He works his way in. That was a right hook. Close area to the body. You have to think, Ray, that maybe the Tillis fight woke him up. But there's no need for him to slow down. The momentum. Good left hook, solid left hook. Left hand, something that he did not do against Quick Tillis.
Yo! Come on, man.
He hold it, and Mitch Green indicated that he was boxing. Another big left hook. Turnabout going the distance, going 10 rounds. In fact, we talked to him about that. Tyson's talking to Mitch now, slip punches. Big right can be learned in talking to some of the people he fought. Look at here. Just laughing at him. And Green seems to me, Ray, to be doing all the wrong things. That's very good. Another big left hook. He did pace himself, and what a right hand. There is such frustration. I mean, Tyson, there, good uppercut. has to take a stand eventually. Another couple body shots for Tyson. And now we see Mitch Green. He landed with a good uppercut there.
Green just trying to tie Tyson up, and a couple of good shots by Mitch Green. His best rally of the fight right here.
Look here. No.
He's caught Tyson 4 or 5 times, and Tyson for the first time seems a little bit puzzled.
Well, he's smiling. Tyson is smiling, but see, Green has those fast hands. Good body shot by Mitch Green. Now we're seeing a different Mitch Green.
There was his right hand.
This man probably, he's holding behind the head, which he allows those shots like that to land. Here again.
Oh, what a left hand.
What's gonna happen?
Another day in the classroom. Big left hand to end things.
For the winner, for his 21st straight win and as many fights, Mike Tyson.
Following this beating, the brash thug decided to quit boxing and announce the end of his career. But his ego couldn't forgive the fact of the loss, and the villain decided to get revenge on his offender by any means necessary, more familiar to him from the streets. On the early morning of August 23rd, 1988, Mike, along with a friend, drove to a clothing store in Harlem that was frequently visited by celebrity clients to pick up a custom-made jacket. Green, having learned Tyson's location from one of his acquaintances, arrived at the store shortly after. Upon seeing Mike, Mitch began verbally provoking and insulting him, demanding a rematch. After a brief exchange, the old rivals resorted to fisticuffs. According to eyewitnesses, Green was the first to throw a punch, but Tyson quickly took the initiative and knocked the thug down with one of his right crosses. Then he got into his car to leave. However, Green grabbed onto the door, unwilling to let his offender go. That's when Tyson delivered a few more deadly combinations, as a result of which Green lay unconscious on the asphalt. Mike admitted in an interview that at that moment he thought he had killed his opponent. But fortunately, that was not the case. After the fight, Mitch's left eye was completely swollen. His nasal bridge was broken, which later required 5 stitches, and a couple of his ribs were also damaged. Meanwhile, Mike seriously injured his hand from those bare-knuckle strikes, a trauma that delayed his upcoming title defense against British fighter Frank Bruno for several months. Green, almost a decade later in 1997, decided to resume pursuing Mike, but this time in a legal manner. He filed a lawsuit against him for bodily injury, claiming $25 million, but the former thug managed to win only $45,000, which didn't even cover the legal costs. But you'll be surprised, after 35 years since that fiery altercation in Harlem, Mike stated in an interview that he regrets what happened. "I apologize for what I did that evening," were his exact words to Mitch, showing us that even the most ferocious fighters at first glance can change for the better and acknowledge their mistakes.
Catskill, New York. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Mike Tyson.
That's all, friends. If you liked this episode, be sure to support it with a like.